Well, a very good morning, everybody. A warm welcome to Towcester Racecourse for this morning's meeting. 8 races for you this morning, another 14 tonight, but first race today is scheduled for around 9:34, so we now have just 10 minutes left of betting on today's first race. 10 minutes left of betting on the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes, kicking off the Grade A5 contest here this morning. We say the first of 8 on the card. 10 minutes left of betting on race number 1. Good luck with all your selections here at Towcester Racecourse today. A warm welcome to you also if you're watching on www.towcester.tv, wherever you may be around the world. Do hope you enjoy the racing here at Towcester this morning. A bit rainy here at Towcester today, but we'll be braving the elements in around 9 minutes time now for race number 1. About 9 minutes left of betting on today's first race. I want to say the betting's already in for race number 1. Favourite in trap 4, Forest Messi, currently trading at 2-1. So fairly warm favourite in our opening contest, the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. They then bet 4-1, trap 3, Bravo Echo. That's Kevin Hutton's other runner, trains the top 2 in the market then. 5-1, traps 5 and 6. 6-1, traps 1 and 7. 7-1, trap 8, Nippy Bow. And 8-1, trap 2, Bodell Spark. One favourite in trap 4 though, Forest Messi at 2-1. Just early warning, there are no alterations to today's race card. All runners as per your race card. All go as per your card. And we now have just 7 minutes left of betting on race number 1. The Greyhounds running in race 1 will shortly be out and on parade. The Greyhounds running race 1 are now on parade. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Farlow Stark, owned Mr. R. Goodman. Mr. R. Taylor, trained by Heather Dimmock. In 2 is Bodell Spark, owned by Mrs. A. Foster and Miss M. Kemp, trained by Hazel Kemp. Trap 3 is Bravo Echo, owned Mr. L. Coyle, trained by Kevin Hutton. 4 is Forest Messi, owned Mrs. Phillips and Phillips, trained by Kevin Hutton. 5 is Rory Breaker, owned by Mr. P. Martin, trained by Steve Rayner. 6 is Leo's Lion, owned Mrs. Reynolds and Mr. Shelley, trained by Jim Reynolds. 7 is Jacob's Joe, owned by the Jacobs Syndicate, trained by Matt Dartnell. And 8 is Nippy Bow, owned by the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trained by Gene Lyles. Still 6 minutes left of betting on race number 1, 6 minutes to the off. Well, up on your screens now is a replay from the 29th of October, featuring the favourite in our first race. That's Forest Messi. On this occasion, Forest Messi was running out of trap 3, so some decent early pace. It's got a bit of a bump on the run-up from the 4-dog there, but did go around that first bend in front. Been chalked up at 2-1 down in the ring today as Forest Messi. I reckon a fairly good chance to win this opening contest. A5, some decent early pace shown on this occasion, as you can see, on 29th of October. But did just struggle late on, but no disgrace really to be caught by the 6-dog, who went on to win the race. Tread lightly, has gone on from strength to strength, won plenty of races since here at Towcester. But a decent performance from trap 3 last time out. Goes in 4 today, does Forest Messi, and down the ring was the 2-1 favourite last time we checked. So big player potentially here is trap 4, Forest Messi for Kevin Hutton range. 2-1 down in the ring. We'll see how she goes in around 4 minutes' time, because we have 4 minutes left for betting on today's first race. Certainly Forest Messi's a ground. Look to win this race from off the front. Hope to clear her lines early doors, and if she does, could well be a very tough nut to crack thereafter. But so we'll find out, like I say, in around 3 minutes' time now. Not long till post time for race number 1. Greyhound's going for a little walk down the country then, ahead of first race. A few minutes to spare. Gemma's the lady in the top hat. She's keeping them all in order this morning here at Towcester. She's a lady with a watch, the top hat and the flag. Very much in control down there today is Gemma. Ground just going for a quick walk behind the boxes just to keep warm. It's a very chilly morning here at Towcester today. A bit wet and windy also. Cracking breakfast here at Towcester this morning. If you are thinking about popping along one Saturday morning, I recommend the breakfast. Bacon was superb. Still 2.5 minutes left for betting on race number 1. It's the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. First of 8 for your pleasure this morning. Kicking off with an A5 contest. Good luck with all your selections here at Towcester today. Forest Messi still a very warm order down in the ring. Still 2-1, actually gone out now to 9-4, so drifting slightly. Trap 4, Forest Messi. Still a clear favourite though for this opening contest. Saw in that replay a couple of minutes ago just how well stocked she is in the early pace department. Be looking to boot clear in this 8-dog race here today. Bit of pace either side of the 4-dog though. Bravo Echo, no slouch to the corner. Likewise Rory Breaker when he gets it right out of the boxes. An interesting contest to open here at Towcester today. A lot of the jackets already off then ahead of race number 1. Not long till post time now. And I can say the greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 1. Loading those boxes for the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. We're going in for race number 1. Just a couple of greyhounds left to load then for race 1 on your card. Favourite in trap 4, Forest Messi. Gemma's down there making sure they're all looking the right way. When she's happy, everything's okay, she'll be waving and we'll be underway. There goes Gemma. She's happy, she's waved that flag, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for race number 1. It's the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes, grade A5. Hare running. Bunny's up behind the boxes. Away we go then for race number 1 today. 8 out like a rocket on the outside. Nippy Bow. 4 though, the favourite going to lead them to this first corner. Forest Messi leads round now from 2 and 6. Then comes 8, 7, 3, 5 and 1. Your back marker, Farlow Stark. Off the second bend they fly now. This early pace Greyhound. Forest Messi it is that leads. Got 6 for company. In towards your third corner. Leo's Line looking to pounce. A gap of 3 lengths back to the 2-dog Bodal Spark in third. Then comes 8 and 3. Approaching the jolly old judge though. It's trap 4. Forest Messi. Can she hang tough this time? 6 looming large on the outside. 4 from 6. Is it going to stay that way? You betcha. 4 holds a 6 in the end. 2 third. 4, 6, 2. Result, race number 1 here at Towcester today. Well, confirmation then of the result of race 1. First was trap 4, Forest Messi. Mr. G.R. Phillips, Mrs. K.M. Phillips, Tremor Kevin Hutton. Second trap 6, Leo's Lion. Third trap 2, Bodal Spark. Result 4, 6 and 2. 4, 6, 2, the result of race number 1. It was the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. You can see on the graphic on the screen now, the winning time for race 1 was 29.12, 29.12 the winning time for trap 4, Forest Messi. Taking up the running on the run to that first corner and toughing out in the end to keep the trap 6, Leo's Lion at bay. Decent performance from trap 4. Highlighted pre-race. That's potentially the one to follow and didn't disappoint. Forest Messi lands race number 1. Let's take a look at the replay of today's opening contest then. Up went the boxes. You can see the head on. It was trap 4 showed the best of the early gears to lead them round Forest Messi. Bit of bother in behind. Not too bad, but 1 very much detached around that first corner. Had a mounted decline from there, did Farlow Stark, but trap 4 kicked on down the far side. 6 did come and challenge. It's about the halfway marker. Leo's Line thought it was game on between these two from there on in. But 4, as we say, Forest Messi did tough it out to land the spoils in the end and win as a favourite should. This first contest of the day here at Towcester. So 4, 6, 2, the result of race number 1. 4, 6, 2, a win for Forest Messi, Mr. G. Phillips, Mrs. K. Phillips and trainer Kevin Hutton. Let's take another look back then at the replay of today's first race. It was a grade A5, the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. And the favourite has won it. Trap 4, Forest Messi, as well as the 9-4 favourite. A good start then for favourite backers here at Towcester today. Took up the run in on that charge to the first bend. 6 moved in the second down the far side to challenge. But 4 it was, Forest Messi, that kept all comers at bay to make pretty much all for connections and land this opening contest. As I said, at a price of 9-4. The 9-4 favourite wins the first here at Towcester. And the full order in for race 1 was as follows. 4-6-2, 8-3-5-1-7. It was 4-6-2, 8-3-5-1-7. The distances were 3/4 of a length, 2 lengths, 2 3/4, a short head, 1.5, 3/4 and a short head. And the winning time for Forest Messi was 29.12, 29.12, winning time for race number 1. now have just 10 minutes left for betting on our next race, race number 2. 10 minutes left for betting on the Book Now for Christmas Stakes. All 8 greyhounds will go to traps. Race 2 is an A6 contest. 10 minutes left for betting. Well, it's race 2 up on the screen now then. About 9 minutes to the off for this Book Now for Christmas Stakes. Towcester Racecourse, of course, an ideal place for any Christmas parties. Office parties delight. In fact, celebrating any occasion, especially on a Saturday night, this is the place to be. Plenty of parties booked in tonight. First race 7:15. 14 races on this evening's card. Still another 7 left to focus on this morning though. And next of which is the Book Now for Christmas Stakes. And we now have just 8 minutes left for betting on this race. We now have just 7 minutes to the off. 7 minutes only left betting on race 2. Rain still falling here at Towcester. A grey old morning. But the action sure to be hot on the track. Still 7 more races here at Towcester today. Well, the betting's in then for our next race, race number 2. 7 of the 2 co-favourites in traps 1, 4 and 6. 1, 4, 6 or 7 to 2 co's. 11 to 2 trap 2 Roseville Bolt. 6 to 1 traps 5, 7 and 8. And 10 to 1 trap 3 Buddy Brown. 7 to 2 co-favourites though, anyone's race. This next race, race number 2. Grounds are on parade then for race number 2. It's the book now for Christmas Stakes. The runners are as follows. Track 1 is Millicent Magic, owned by Mrs. C. Allen, trained by Matt Dartnell. 2 is Roseville Bolt, owned by the From the Cloud Syndicate and trained by Richard Yates. In 3 is Buddy Brown, owned by Mr. D. Houghton, trained by Jane Houghton. Track 4 is Bodell Risk, owned by Mr. G. Cowden and Mrs. H. Kemp, trained by Hazel Kemp. 5 is Jacob's Josh, owned by the Jacobs Syndicate, trained by Matt Dartnell. 6 is Tring Tornado, owned by Mrs. Chesson, Kemp and Redmile, trained by Hazel Kemp. In trap 7 is Byron Blue, owned by the Milton Keynes Racing Club, trained by Steve Rayner. And 8 is Lottie's Princess, owned by Mr. G. Hazel, Mr. C. Richards, trained by Kevin Hutton. Just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on race number 2. Still 7-2 co-favourites in traps 1, 4 and 6. Wide open betting heat to this A6. Grounds will shortly be heading down towards the starting traps this second race today. Grounds going behind the boxes then, ahead of our second race. Not long till post time now. Race 2 is the book now for Christmas Stakes. Wide open betting heat, traps 1, 4 and 6, still 7-2 co-favourites. Jackets coming off then ahead of this A6. Looks like the rain may have eased up a tat. Touch rather down at the starting traps. Hopefully so. The sun shines on the righteous. Nice and dry in them traps, and the grounds are now being placed into them. So grounds loading up for race number 2. Going in for the book now for Christmas Stakes. Loading process well underway then for race number 2, grade A6. Nearly all loaded. Gemma gives them a final check then. She's happy, she's waved that flag again, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for the book now for Christmas Stakes, grade A6. Bunny's approaching the boxes. Cans fly open and away we go. Trap 5, the first to show. Goes across to the inside of Jacob Josh, but leads 6 showing good early pace as well. That pair clash around the first bend at 5 it is. It comes off best of all to lead now off the second corner. Jacob's Josh got 8 for company. Lubin Large on the outside. Lottie's Princess 5 from 8 and 1. Then comes 2 making good headway. 6, 4 and 3. Still anyone's race approaching this final couple of turns. It's 1, 5 and 8 all in a line. 2 still handy as well. 1's going to lead them off this final bend though. Millicent Magic. 8 very much on the premises though. Pressing on the outside is Lottie's Princess. 2 finishing like a train. It's going to be close. Photograph 2 and 8 in the end. 2, 8 and 1 all involved. We'll leave that to the jolly old judge. A thrilling finish then here at Towcester for race number 2. The book now for Christmas Stakes. Traps 2, 8 and 1 all involved. Roseville Bolt, Lottie's Princess and Millicent Magic. We await the verdict from the judge to find out who's landed this A6 contest. 2 finishing like an absolute steam train up the inside, Roseville Bolt. Soon take a look back at the replay of race number 2 while the judges just go over the photo finish evidence next door. Stand by for this replay, then off they went. 5 it was that showed early doors. Jacob's Josh led for a fair portion of this contest. It did clash with the 6 dog round that first bend. 2 at this point very much out the back door. 8 was looming large down the far side. Lottie's Princess involved in the photo finish. 1 was always there or thereabouts, Millicent Magic. this is where the race was won or lost. Who stayed the best, 2, 8 or 1? 2 is absolutely flying up the inside. And has he got up? Has he got up? Yes, he has. Trap 2, Roseville Bolt, is the winner of race number 2 for the From the Cloud Syndicate and trainer Richard Yates. Second Trap 8, third Trap 1, 2-8-1. The result of race number 2. It was the book now for Christmas Stakes. A thrilling win for Trap 2, Roseville Bolt, in a time of 29.42. 29.42 then, the winning time for Trap 2, Roseville Bolt. Congratulations to the From the Cloud Syndicate and trainer Richard Yates, getting his head in front where it mattered most. I can tell you the winning greyhound, Trap 2 Roseville Bolt, has returned at 5-1. So 5-1, the winner there, Trap 2 Roseville Bolt. Well, let's take a look back then at exactly how the race was won. Trap 2 didn't break particularly well, forced to check slightly into that first turn. A wall of dogs ahead of him down the far side as well, but he's a canny old performer as Roseville Bolt. It's his 44th run here for the From the Cloud Syndicate and trainer Richard Yates, and he was just biding his time. Again, forced to check slightly, ran that third corner as well, but as game as a pebble, Trap 2 Roseville Bolt came back for more on this run for home, switched to the outside, to the inside, and came through the middle of the pair of 8 and 1 to just force his head into the lead where it mattered most, winning in the end by about a head from 8 back in second. Then came the one dog Millicent Magic, 2-8-1, the result of race 2. The photo finish print once again now being shown on your monitors, and I can tell you the full order in was 2-8-1, 5-7-4, 6-3. 2-8-1, 5-7-4, 6-3. The distances were a short head in the end, 3/4 of a length, 1 3/4, 2 lengths, a head, and 2 1/4. And the winning time for Roseville Bolt was 29.42, 29.42. Winning time, race 2. It was the book now for Christmas Stakes. Runners on the screen then for our next race. Race number 3 is the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. About 9 minutes left for betting on this race. 9 minutes left for betting on race number 3. 3 of 8 races here for you at Towcester this morning. Race 3 and A7 contest. Greyhounds will shortly be out and on parade. Well, the betting is in for our next race, race 3. 3 to 1 joint favourites, traps 1 Dunham Amy and 6 Come On My Lily. 3 to 1 that pair. Then bet 4 to 1, trap 8 Hitman Harry in the yellow and black jacket. 5 to 1, traps 2 and 5. Then bet 7 to 1, trap 3 the other star, and 8 to 1, trap 7 Mrs. Buckets. So 3 to 1 joint favourites, traps 1 and 6, Dunham Amy and Come On My Lily. Get the feeling trap 8 Hitman Harry might have a decent chance on the outside for the Sunday School Syndicate as well. Only beaten half a length last time. In fact, a week ago here at Towcester. 29.13 the time on that occasion. Wouldn't need to improve too much on that. Only October 14 whelps. Age still pretty much on his side then for trap 8 Hitman Harry. He'd be our selection in this A7 contest. I think a little later on we're going to see a replay of Hitman Harry's race from last week. Does burn the candle at both ends, this son of Kinloch Bray. Certainly plenty of all-round gears, and perhaps could provide the alternative to the pair of joint favourites in this next race, race number 3. Just 5 minutes left for betting on race 3 now then. 5 minutes only left for betting on the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. just going to take a look back at one of the greyhounds taking part in this race. We're going to take a look at a replay of Hitman Harry when he ran here at Towcester on the 5th of November. There we go. He was from trap 7 on this occasion here at Towcester a week ago. There you go, Hitman Harry, trap 7, goes from trap 8 today. Away he went when the lids went up for trainer Gene Lyles. It's a decent early dash as Hitman Harry. Did run out of gas on this occasion though, it's very wide. So certainly trap 8 wouldn't worry him in this contest today. One made the early running, but Hitman Harry was always there or thereabouts. And eventually finished 4th, but only beaten half a length by Sandwich Toaster. Himself was tying up on the run in. So it was a decent performance. And I wouldn't need to improve too much on that to perhaps go in today. Still trailing at 4-1 down the ring is trap 8, Hitman Harry. Certainly a decent showing last time. And drawn in the widest of all the traps here this morning. Could perhaps do the business for connections. The Sunday School Syndicate and trainer Gene Lyles. We'll find out in around 2 minutes time. 2 minutes left of betting on race number 3. The Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. Jackets coming off then for race number 3. Another clear favourite, 3-1 trap 6. Come on My Lily, trap 1 drifted out to 7-2. So the favourite in the striped jacket for this A7. Come on My Lily for owner Mr. M. Richardson, trainer Paul Clark. Won an A8 last time out. Moved up to A7, but still well respected. Looking to bomb out and make all. That's her style. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 3. We're going in the boxes for the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. Loading, loading. Loading process well underway now then for race number 3 on your card, grade A7. Rain still falling here at Towcester. Gemma keeping them in check. Gemma's happy, she's waved that flag again, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes, grade A7, hare running. Bunny approaching the boxes. Away we go then for the 3rd time today. 8 breaks well on the outside, likewise 6 though. Come on My Lily, and Come on My Lily it is. It leads around his first bend. Got 2 for company now. Takes up off the second corner. Ormiston Hall for Heather Dimmock. 2 and 6. And not a lot between them down the far side. 8 still there, thereabouts as well on the outside. Hitman Harry. Then comes the one dog Dunham Amy. Into the 3rd corner we go though. Still trapped 2. Still got 6 for company on his inside now. 2 from 6. 8 staying on the outer. That's Hitman Harry. 6 to 8. On the line as they strain for the judge. 8 looming larger on the outside. 6 coming back for more, but 8's going to get there. 8 beats 6. 2/3. 8-6-2. Result race 3. Confirmation of the result of race number 3. First was trap 8, Hitman Harry, and with a Sunday School Syndicate, trainer Gene Lyles. 2nd trap 6, Come on My Lily. 3rd trap 2, Ormiston Hall. Result 8-6-2, 8-6-2. The result of the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. Winning time for Hitman Harry, 29.60. You can see on the graphic there on your screen, 29.60. The winning time for race number 3. The shots of Hitman Harry trotting off. Very pleased with his work here at Towcester this morning. Let's see how the race was won. The replay coming then on your screens. Lids flew open, away they went. 6 involving a bit of bother with the 7 early doors, which did hamper him slightly as 2 and 6 went clear. They did collide a couple of times though, 2 and 6, as they vied for the lead throughout most of this contest. Meanwhile, trap 8, Hitman Harry was biding his time on the wide outside. Mr. Bother from here on in. Just steered clear, out wide on the track. 2 and 6, I think, comes together again slightly here. And here came 8, just kept going and going on the outside, just to force the issue and land the spoils in race number 3. Trap 6 then on the second, then came the 2 dogs. So 8-6-2, the result of the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. Hitman Harry does the business for the Sunday School Syndicate and trainer Gene Lyles. Well, let's take another look at the closing stages of race number 3. Trap 8, toughen out on the wide outside. Hitman Harry hitting the target for the connections, the Sunday School Syndicate and trainer Gene Lyles. I can tell you the full order in for race 3 was 8-6-2, 3-1-7-4-5, 8-6-2, 3-1-7-4-5. The distances were 3/4 of a length, half a length, 3 lengths, a neck, half a length, 1 1/4 and 3. And the winning time for Trap 8, Hitman Harry, was 29.60, 29.60, winning time for race 3. Well, we now have 11 minutes left for betting in our next race, race number 4. All 8 greyhounds will go to traps for this A8 contest. 11 minutes left for betting on the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. 11 minutes. This next race, race number 4. Of course, 4 of 8 here at Towcester this morning. We do it again here tonight. First race, 7:15. 14 races for you tonight. Super Saturday here at Towcester Racecourse today. Runners up on the screen then for our next race number 4, the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. 3 railers, 2 middles, 3 wides for this A8 contest. About 10 minutes left for betting on race number 4. 10 minutes. As you can see on your screens, then a grey old day here at Towcester today. As we said, red hot action on the track though. Still 5 races to come at this morning's meeting. Next up, the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes, grade A8. Grounds will soon be on parade then for this contest. The betting is in, I can tell you, on race number 4. 3-1 favourite in trap 3, Sarah Zahar in the white jacket then, 3-1. 7-2 trap 1, Trap Style Solar. 4-1 traps 2 and 7. And then bet 5-1 trap 4, Dunham Zeus. 7-1 trap 5, Jodie Lottie. 8-1 the 8 Dog Lemony Fire, and 1-0 10-1 Phoenix Merino in the striped jacket. Favourite though in 3, Sarah Zahar, 3-1. Just 7 minutes to the off, 7 minutes only left for betting on race number 4. Favourite still in the white jacket, Sarah Zahar at 3-1 for trainer Paul Philpott and the Potty Optimists. Taking a look back at Sarah Zahar's run here last week on the 5th of November before this race. Could explain quite why she is favourite for this next race, race number 4. The clues were there potentially. Only beaten a length and a half by the other star. After a tardy start, finished 4th on that occasion. Big run expected today. Well, the greyhounds are now on parade for race number 4. Just over 5 minutes left for betting on this race. The Greyhounds Rain Race 4 now on parade for the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Trap Style Solar, Mr. C. Crichton and Mrs. J. Lyles, trained by Jean Lyles. 2 is Carl's Bush Angel, Mr. S. Roberts and Mrs. M. Roberts, trained by Steve Roberts. Trap 3 is Sarah Zahar for the Potty Optimist and trainer Paul Philpott. In 4 is Dunham Zeus, Mr. D. Houghton and trained by Jane Houghton. 5 is Jodie Lottie, Miss R. Yendall, trained by Hazel Kemp. 6 is Phoenix Mourinho, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 7 is Mags Diamond, Mrs. Crichton and Pocknell, trained by Jean Lyles. And 8 is Lemony Fire, owned by Mr. C. Finch, trained by Paul Philpott. Just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes only, left for betting on race number 4. Race 4 is the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Well, here comes a replay then of the favourite in our next race. Sarah Zahar goes from trap 3 today on this occasion. Last week she went from trap 1. It's on the 5th of November here at Towcester. Similarly, it was an A8 contest. Didn't break particularly well. Sarah Zahar, not known for early pace, but does stay on very nicely. Just missed a bother around his first couple of turns. Stakes close to the inside, Sarah Zahar. So perhaps trap 3 not her best box today, but certainly came home very strong on the 5th of November to now 4th place. Only beaten a length and a half in the end by the other star in this A8, and that perhaps justifies why she's favourite for this contest here today. So Sarah Zahar would be the selection, and certainly a very warm order down the ring. 3-1 last time we checked. Clear favourite for this A8, the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. There's the betting then along the bottom of your screen. She is still the 3-1 jolly for this A8. And bet 4-1 traps 1, 2 and 7. 5-1 trap 4. 7-1 trap 5. 8-1 trap 8 and 10-1 trap 6. Phoenix Mourinho. Still 2.5 minutes to the off then. 2.5 minutes left for betting on the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Ground staying warm ahead of this A8 contest. Be another minute or so till the jackets come off. Just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes only left for betting on race 4. Jackets coming off then ahead of this A8, the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. A flurry of activity behind the boxes. Gemma keeping them all nicely in check. Top hat looking great this morning. Gem's had a quick look at the watch, and she's loading them up now. Greyhounds going forward for race number 4. We are loading the starting traps for the bet with the Towcester Bet Stakes. There's Gemma around the front of the traps then for this A8. Loading almost complete. Stand by for action. Because Gemma's waved the flag, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Hare's running. Bunny approaching the boxes. Off and racing away for race 4. Fairly level break. The one dog shot in front now, though. Trap Style Solar is going to lead them round now from 8. Then comes 4, 3, squeeze of room. Likewise 2. Second men they fly now. There's Trap 1, Trap Style Solar that leads by about 2 lengths from 8. Back in second. That's Lemony 5. Then comes 7, 3 making progress, and 2. Approach the final couple of turns now, though. It's been all about Trap 1 so far. Trap Style Solar leads now from the favourite. Trap 3 moving nicely in the second place. Sarah Zahar. 1 from 3 is the writing on the wall. We know Trap 3 stays. 1 from 3, and 3 is surely going to get up now. 3 beats 1. 7, I think, is hold on for third. 3-1-7. Result race 4. Confirmation then of the result of race 4. First was Trap 3, Sarah Zahar, owned by the Potty Optimist, Trevor Paul Philpott. Second Trap 1, Trap Style Solar. Third Trap 7, Mags Diamond. Result 3-1-7. 3-1-7. The result of the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. As you can see up on the screen, the winning time for Trap 3, Sarah Zahar, was 29.68, 29.68 winning time for this A8 contest, race number 4 on your card. Congratulations to the connections of Trap 3, Sarah Zahar, owned by the Potty Optimist and trained by Paul Philpott. Let's take a look back then at exactly how race number 4 was won. It was the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Trap 3 very much biding her time in the opening exchanges. Sarah Zahar, who was the ultimately the winner of this A8. Went round sort of mid-division, bit of bother, but 1 kicked on down the far side, Trap Style Solar. But 3 just cleverly weaving her way through the field to put herself in contention of this final corner, where she turned second. Still a long way back from Trap 1, who led off the final bend, but really the writing was on the wall. She got into full gear as she straightened for the judge and pulled clear on the outside to win fairly comfortably in the end. From Trap 1, relegated back to second place. 7 stayed on for third place, Mags Diamond. 3-1-7, the result of race number 4. It was the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. A great win for Trap 3, Sarah Zahar, the Potty Optimist and trainer Paul Philpott. Stand by for another replay then of race number 4. It was the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Won eventually by trap 3, Sarah Zaha for the Potty Optimist, and Trainer Paul Philpott at a price of 3 to 1. Was a 3 to 1 favourite in the end. Get a bit of bother around that first corner. Did trap 3, Sarah Zaha. Only trapped sort of mid-division. But clever greyhound. It's her 70th race here at Towcester today. Just weaved her way in between traps 2 and 7 down the far side. Blitz past trap 8 as they went round the final corner. And had trap 1, the early leader, in her sights off that final corner. And just shot clear. 4 or 5 strides to go to win, probably by about half a length in the end from trap 1 back to second. 7 just about held on for third there from the fast finishing grounds on her outside. So 317, the result of race 4. The full order in was as follows: 317, 82465, 317, 82465. The distances were half a length, 3/4 of a length, ahead, 3/4 of a length, ahead, 1.5 and 2. The winning time for trap 3, Sarah Zaha, was 29.68, 29.68, winning time for race number 4. We now have just 10 minutes left for betting in our next race. Race number 5, it's the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. It's sprint time, a D3 sprint contest over our 260 metres trip. All 8 greyhounds will go to traps in around 10 minutes' time. There's a graphic then for the runners on our next race, the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. Rahuli Moon trap 1, Mystic Glisclis in 2, Jack's Queen 3, Chantilly Lass 4, Ashcan Flash 5, Nan's Pie 6, Trap Style Yam 7, and Grafton Willow in the yellow and black. And the betting is in for race number 5. 5-2 favourite, trap 4, Chantilly Lass. Then bet 7-2, trap 6, Grafton Willow. Likewise 7-2, trap 2, Mr. Glisglis, the old fella. 5-1, trap 6, Nan's Pies. 6-1, the one dog, Rahula Moon. 7-1, Jack's Queen in 3, and 8-1, trap 7, Trap Style Yam. Favourite in trap 4 then, Chantilly Lass at 5-2 for this D3 sprint. We now have just 7 minutes to the off, 7 minutes only left for betting on race 3. Favourite still on the black jacket, Chantilly Lass at 5-2. We'll be flagging up trap 8 as potentially one to follow in this next race. Race number 5, we've seen a replay of this youngster's only run to date. It was a winning debut last week here at Towcester. We're taking a look back at how Grafton Willow won that race in a few minutes' time. Flagged up a few winners for you already here this morning. We saw a replay of Forest Messi, that duly obliged, in race number 1. Likewise, we had a replay of Hitman Harry in race number 3. He did the business as well. And that last race, Sarah Zahar, we saw how she was 4th last time out against the other star, and won today. So 3 winners out of 4 have been highlighted for you already today. Let's see if Grafton Willow can do the business for us in race number 5. We'll find out in around 8 minutes' time. As I say, in the meantime, we'll take a look at a replay of his previous run here at Towcester last week on the 5th of November. It was a winning run in D4 and he's up to D3 today. 7-2 in the market. So well respected. But the favourite in trap 4 is Chantilly Lass at 5-2. Grounds will soon be on parade for this D3 sprint. The Greyhounds Rain Race 5 now on parade. On parade for the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Rahulia Moon, owner to D. Houghton and trainer Jane Houghton. 2 is Mr. Glisglis, owner Mrs. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. In 3 is Jack's Queen, who's owned and trained by Steve Rayner. Trap 4 is Chantilly Lass, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 5 is Ashcan Flash, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. Trap 6 is Nan's Pies, owned by the Wattonite Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 7 is Trap Style Yam, owned Mrs. Crichton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. And trap 8 is Grafton Willow, owner Mr. S. Dimmock, trainer Heather Dimmock. We now have just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes only left for betting on the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. Sprint contest this one then. The greyhounds will be heading over the far side towards these sprint boxes very shortly. I'm just going to take a look back at trap 8 in this next race. Grafton Willow made a winning debut here at Towcester last Saturday night on the 5th of November. Could be one to keep on the right side of. Can he make it 2 from 2 today? He was in trap 5 on his last occasion, burst from the boxes and made all for connections Mr. S. Dimmock and trainer Heather Dimmock. Looks a very progressive sort. Only one run on the card, and it was a winning one to boot. Is up from D4 to D3 today, but you get the feeling this sort of greyhound that might be able to take the uplift in his stride. I'll say we'll find out in around 2 minutes' time whether or not Grafton Willow can handle the uplift. He's 7-2 down in the ring. Favourite still in the black jacket, Chantilly Lass at 5-2. Well, we now have just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes only left for betting on race number 5. Grounds lining up behind the sprint boxes then for this D3. It's the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. Favourite still in the black jacket then. Trap 4 Chantilly Lass at 5-2. 7-2 trap 8 Grafton Willow. 4-1 trap 2. That's Mr. Glisglis. Jackets coming off then ahead of this D3 sprint. 260 metres to trip then for the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. We've highlighted trap 8 as potentially one to follow in this race. A 100% record has Grafton Willow. Has only raced her once though. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps then for race number 5. Race 5 is the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. We are loading. All loaded then for race number 5, Grade D3. Gemma's waved the flag, so the hare's running. Body on the spin for the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. It's sprint time. There's approaching the boxes. Off and racing away. 4 out like a bullet from a gun. Chantilly Lass, the favourite, leads in this first bend from 1 and 3. Then come 2, 5, 7 and 8 your back marks. So the second bend they fly now though. Still the black jacket looking to make all. Chantilly Lass. 2 trying to stay on. Likewise 7 on the outside. But looks like 4 is going to make all. Chantilly Lass lands it. Goes to places 2 and 7. First trap 4. Photograph for places involving 2 and 7. No doubt in the winner though. Trap 4 Chantilly Lass for her owner and trainer Richard Yates. And I can confirm that's trap 4 Chantilly Lass has won for her owner and trainer Richard Yates. Second was trap 2 Mr. Glisglis, and third trap 7 Trap Style Yam. Result 4, 2 and 7. 4, 2, 7. Result race number 5. And as you can see, the winning time for Chantilly Lass was 15.90, 15.90. Winning time for Trap 4 Chantilly Lass, making every inch of the run-in for her owner and trainer, Richard Yates. Let's see how the race was won then. Replay about to be shown for the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. The bunny flew by and out flew Trap 4 Chantilly Lass. Some cracking early gears after its October 14 whelp. Just a length clear in this first corner from Trap 1, but just booted clear to pile it on from up front. Trap 4 Chantilly Lass. Result never really in doubt after a flying start like that. Making every inch of the run-in. 4 connections. Trap 2 a distant second. Then came the 7 Trap Style Yam. 4-2-7 the result, race number 5. On the screen now, another replay of race number 5. Was the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. And Trap 4 certainly was fab. A fantastic break from Chantilly Lass to make all for her owner and trainer Richard Yates. No doubt in the winner after a start like that. Impressive stuff. Soon showing them a clean pair of heels to land the spoils in a time of 15.90, 15.90. Winning time for Chantilly Lass. 3 3/4 clear of Trap 2 Mr. Gliss in second. Then came the 7 Trap Style Yam. And the full order in for race 5 was 4-2-7, 185.36, 4-2-7, 185.36. The distances were 3 3/4, a short head, half a length, 1.5, a short head, half a length, and a short head. The winning time 15.90, 15.90. Winning time race 5. Now I have just 8 minutes left for betting in our next race. Race number 6 is the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes, and the betting is in. Favourite in trap 2, Jolie Lace at 3 to 1. It's then 4 to 1 traps 1 and 3. 5 to 1 trap 8, What's It All About, and 6 to 1 traps 4, 5, 6 and 7. So a clear favourite in the blue jacket, it's Jolie Lace, currently trading at 3 to 1. We'll now have just 6 minutes to the off. 6 minutes only left for betting on race 6. Current favourite in trap 2, Jolie Lace, 3 to 1. We'll be taking a look back at the replay of Jolie Lace when last in action on the 5th of November here at Towcester. Went down by 1.5 lengths in an A5. Beaten favourite, but the market would suggest she's on a recovery mission tonight, or today I should say, for connections. 3 to 1 favourite, trap 2, Jolie Lace. We'll take a look back at her in action on the 5th of November in just a few minutes' time. We're still a fairly open betting heat then, race number 6. Favourite in 2, Jolie Lace, 3 to 1. 4 to 1 bar, it's 4 to 1 traps 1 and 3. 5 to 1 trap 8, and 6 to 1 traps 4, 5, 6 and 7. Grounds will soon be on parade, just 4 minutes to the off. The Greyhounds running race 6 now on parade. Race 6, the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Liddy Lou, owned by the War family and trained by Richard Yates. Trap 2 is Jolie Lace, owned by Mrs. Phillips and Phillips, trained by Kevin Hutton. 3 is Bravo Delta, owned by Mr. Al Coyle, trainer Kevin Hutton. Trap 4 is Knock Road Chimes, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 5 is Ella Golden, owner Miss E. Hall, trainer Jim Reynolds. 6 is Greencroft Tyson, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. 7 is Dunham Owen, over the Dunham Racing Club, trained by Jane Houghton. And 8 is What's It All About, owned Miss P. Chappell, trainer Heather Dimmock. I can tell you we're now about to take a look back at the replay of Jolie Lace's last run here at Towcester. It was back on the 5th of November. Jolie Lace, the favourite for our next race, race number 6. Surely well supported, and this is evidence is probably why. Badly bumped start was the comment. Certainly done no favours out of the boxes from Trap 2 on this occasion, but stayed on pretty nicely in the end to only get beat a length and a half in an A5 contest. Was a beaten favourite, so it's a recovery mission for Jolie Lace here today for the Phillips family and trainer Kevin Hutton. Progressive sort, only a Jan 15 whelp is Trap 2 here, Jolie Lace. Certainly one going the right way, going to win plenty of races here at Towcester, and every chance of doing so the market would dictate in our next race, race number 6. 3-1 favourite last time we checked, Trap 2, Jolie Lace. Certainly I wouldn't be putting you off up in this in this A5 contest. Goes from Trap 2. Not long till post time now. Around a minute. Jackets coming off ahead of this A5 contest at the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. And the Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for race number 6. Loading, loading, going in the boxes for this A5. It's the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Going in. So the rain has finally eased here at Towcester this morning. Gemma not needing her brolly down there any longer. She's got her flag all poised and ready. Gemma's waving, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes, grade A5. Bunny approaching the boxes. Off and racing away, 2 very slow into stride. Up front, it's Trap 1 that leads the charge early doors. Got 3, 4 and 8 for company in this first man. All sorts of bother out the back involving 4, 5 and 7. 1 kicks on down the far side. Liddy Lou is 2 lengths clear from Trap 8, chasing hard on the wide outside. What's It All About? 7 still handy as well. Dunham Owen likewise. Trap 2, Jolie Lace moving into 4th place. Approaching the final corner now though. It's the red jacket still out and clear. Liddy Lou. 7 trying to stay on likewise 2. Has the 1 dog done enough though? It's going to be close to the wire, but 1 has done enough. 1 holds a 7 at bay to his 3rd. 172, result race 6. Confirmation then of the result of race number 6. First was Trap 1, Liddy Lou, owned by Miss L War, Miss R War, Mr M War, Mrs C War, Tremor Richard Yates. Second was Trap 7, Dunham Owen. Third, Trap 2, Jolie Lace. Result 172, 172. Result race number 6. The winning time we just saw on the graphic up on your screen was 29.32, 29.32. Winning time for Trap 1, Liddy Lou. Let's take a look back then at the replay of race number 6. It was the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. There was the head-on shot into the first corner. Well, pretty much keeping their lines in that first bend. 3 and 4 just slightly squeezed for room as they went round. Bit of bother out the back involving 4, 5 and 7. But 1 went clear off that first corner, Liddy Lou, and was not for catching thereafter for connections. The War family, Miss L War, Miss R War, Mr M War, Mrs C War, and trainer Richard Yates. Trap 7, Dunham Owen, stayed on fairly well for 2nd place. Likewise, the 2 dog back in 3rd, Jolie Lace. So 172, the result of the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Great performance then from trap 1, Liddy Lou. It's a 16th win here at Towcester after 52 starts. One of the winning most greyhounds since Towcester opened its gates a couple of years ago. 16 wins here on home soil for Liddy Lou. Been a great campaigner for the War family and trainer Richard Yates. Notching up win number 16 today. Congratulations to all concerned. Winner of the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Let's take a look back then at the replay to see exactly how Liddy Lou did notch up win number 16 for Connections. Broke pretty well, Liddy Lou. Just about led the charge in that first corner and up the inside. Missed a bother that involved 2 or 3 of her rivals. Took the shortest route to goal today, did Liddy Lou, up the inside, and won this race from off the front, staying a length and a quarter clear from trap 7 at the wire. Then came the 2-dog Jolie Lace, but another game performance, as is the norm from trap 1, Liddy Lou, win number 16 of her career. 52 starts here at Towcester, one of the winning most greyhounds here at Towcester ever. And confirmation of the full order in for race 6. It was 172.85364, 172.85364. The distances were 1 1/4, 1 1/4, a short head, 1 1/2 lengths, 5 3/4, a neck, and 3 1/4. Winning time 29.32, 29.32. Winning time for Liddy Lou. We now have just 8 minutes left for betting in our next race, Lucky Race 7. 8 minutes only left for betting on the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Runners and riders up on the big screen now. All 8 greyhounds will go to traps for this A6 contest. We'll now have just 6 minutes to the off, 6 minutes only left for betting on lucky race 7. And the betting is in ahead of this contest. One favourite in trap 2, Crinkhill Jim at 5 to 2. They then bet 7 to 2, traps 3 and 7. And it's 5 to 1 trap 4, Billy's Choice, and 7 to 1 bar. So 7 to 1 traps 1, 5 and 8. But the favourite in the blue jacket, Crinkhill Jim, 5 to 2 for trainer Richard Yates. He's had a couple of winners already as trainer Richard Yates, looking for a hat-trick of wins with Crinkhill Jim in our next race, race number 7. We now have just 4 minutes left for betting on our next race, race number 7. 4 minutes only to the off. Once again, a quick look at the betting tells us the favourite in trap 2, Crinkhill Jim, 5 to 2, 7 to 2 bar. The Greyhounds Rain Race 7 now on parade. On parade for the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. The runners for race 7 are as follows. Track 1 is Shinrone Dash, owner Mrs. Richards and trainer Paul Clark. 2 is Crinkhill Jim, owner Mrs. Dawson and Lowe, trainer Richard Yates. 3 is Free as an Eagle, owned by the Milton Keynes Racing Club and trained by Steve Rayner. 4 is Billy's Choice, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 5 is Dress Code, owner Mr. Lowther, trainer Steve Rayner. 6 Lily Longstep, owner Mr. Spurway, trainer Kevin Hutton. 7 is Black Gold, owned and trained by Keith Hazeltine. And 8 is Dunham Diesel, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 7. A little less than 2 minutes to the off. Meanwhile, we're going to take a look back at a replay of trap 3 in our next race, Free as an Eagle. This is from the 1st of November. He's also running from trap 3 on this occasion. Free as an Eagle, trained by Steve Rayner, owned by the Milton Keynes Racing Club. Serves it up late, potentially a stayer in the making is Free as an Eagle. Didn't play particularly well on this occasion. And there was, in fact, a distant second behind a runaway leader, Oscar Storm. But a game performance nonetheless from trap 3, Free as an Eagle. Not really in shot at the moment, does stay on fairly nicely. Does this 3-dog for trainer Steve Rayner. Would hope to be involved at the head, somewhere near the head of a pack off the final bend, and would potentially stay on well to land a medal today. We'll find out how he goes in a few moments' time, because the grounds will soon be loading for this next race, race number 7 on your card, the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. I can tell you the greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for race 7. They're going in for the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Joint favourites now, traps 2 and 3, Crinkhill Jim and Free as an Eagle. Greyhounds going into the boxes. Grade A6. Nearly all loaded then for race number 7. It's the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Gemma's waved the flag again, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for race number 7 on your card, grade A6. The Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Hare running. Bunny up behind the boxes. Cans full open and away we go. Trap 7 very slow into stride. Black Gold, and let us strike Gold off a start like that. But up front it's trap 2 going to lead them round. Crinkhill Jim, all sorts of bother off the pace involving 1, 7 and 6. But up front still trap 2, Crinkhill Jim. That lead's got 3 for company now. We know he stays on. Trap 3, Free as an Eagle, 2 from 3. As they approach the final couple of turns, 5 into 3rd place. Then comes 8, 3 now making his move off this final corner. Free as an Eagle is all alone up front. Goes clear now from 2 back in 2nd, 5 trying to stay on. But looks like trap 3 has done enough. Free as an Eagle. The Eagle has landed. Beats the 2. 5 is 3rd. 3, 2, 5. Result race 7. Well, confirmation of the result of race number 7. First was trap 3, Free as an Eagle, owned by the Milton Keynes Racing Club, trained by Steve Rayner. 2nd trap 2, Crinkhill Jim. 3rd trap 5, Dress Code. Result 3, 2 and 5. 3, 2, 5. Result race 7. Winning time 29.46. 29.46. The winning time for trap 3, Free as an Eagle, for the Milton Keynes Racing Club and trainer Steve Rayner. Well, let's take a look back then at the replay of race number 7. It was the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. There's the head-on shot into this first corner. 7 very slow in the stride, Black Gold. Bit of bother around that first bend, but the leaders 2 and 3 escaped all that. 2 went clear. Crinkhill Jim down the far side for trainer Richard Yates. He's already got a few winners on the card here at Towcester today, but trap 3 it was. Bided his time in 2nd place, or her time I should say, in 2nd place. And just shot through up the inside off this final corner to stay on pretty nicely in the end and land the spoils for the Steve Rayner camp. With trap 2 relegated to 2nd place, Crinkhill Jim. 5 staying on fairly nicely. Another Steve Rayner trained greyhound for 3rd. So 3, 2, 5. Result race number 7. Winning time 29.46. Another replay about to be shown then for race number 7. It was the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Bit of a scrappy first bend, 2 and 3 though. Went clear Crinkle Jim from Free as an Eagle. And we did highlight before the race that we knew trap 3, Free as an Eagle, stayed on pretty nicely. And she certainly had read the script, just ducked inside the long time leader trap 2 around the final couple of turns and stayed on fairly nicely to win by 1 3/4 lengths in the end from Crinkle Jim back in second. Then came the 5 dog Dress Code. So 3-2-5 the result of the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Free as an Eagle wins race number 7. And confirmation of the full order in for race number 7. It was 3-2-5-8-7-1-6-4, 3-2-5-8-7-1-6-4. The distances were 1 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 1/2 lengths, a neck, 5 1/2, 4 3/4 and half. The winning time 29.46, 29.46 winning time for race 7. The caption on the screen now shows all 8 runners for our next race, race number 8, the final race here at Towcester today. Don't forget we do it all again tonight. 14 races for you tonight. First race 7:15. Super Saturday here at Towcester Racecourse. Only one race left for you this morning though. And this race will be off in around 10 minutes time. About 10 minutes left for betting on race number 8. Betting's in then ahead of our final race here at Towcester this morning. Favourite in the red jacket, trap 1, Duck Egg Dave, currently trading at 5-2. And then bet 7-2, trap 3, Boyle's Babes. It's 5-1, traps 2, 5 and 7. 6-1, trap 4, China Picture. And 8-1, traps 6 and 8. But favourite in the red jacket then, Duck Egg Dave for trainer Heather Dimmock, currently at the 5-2 jolly. We now have just 6 minutes left for betting on today's final race, race number 8. So thanks for coming. Safe journey home stakes. Hope to see you back tonight. First race 7:15. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv. 14 races for you tonight. Super Saturday here at Towcester. We'll now have just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes only left for betting on race 8. The Greyhounds now on parade. Race 8 now on parade for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Duck Egg Dave, Mrs. Hughes and Humphrey, trained by Heather Dimmock. 2 is Pond Cassandra, owner Mr. Williams, trainer Matt Dartnell. In 3 is Boyle's Babes, Mr. E. Boyle and Mr. W. Boyle, trainer Paul Philpott. Trap 4 is China Picture, who's owned and trained by Richard Yates. 5 is Head It On Carl, owner Mrs. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. Trap 6 is Trap Style Comet, Mrs. Crichton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. 7 is Shoemaker's Jack, owned by the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trained by Jean Lyles. And Trap 8 is Academy Warrior, owner Mr. Atherton, trainer Jane Houghton. Just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes. Just enough time to take a look at the replay of Trap 2 in our next race, Pond Cassandra. She went from Trap 1 in her last race on the 5th of November, a week ago today. Slow away clear run was the comment on that occasion, but it's just dropped back to A8 today. This last race was an A7. Didn't get any sort of run into that first bend, particularly Pond Cassandra from Trap 1 on that occasion. But I say dropped in grade today, and perhaps that could prove a winning tonic for Trap 2 Pond Cassandra. Certainly no slouch back in the day. Got plenty of pace, went on song Pond Cassandra. And if breaking in best style could potentially prove the one to beat here in our finale at Towcester this morning. We'll see how she goes in around a minute's time, but not long till post time for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Pond Cassandra currently trading at 5-1. Potentially prove a spot of value. The favourite in the red jacket though, Duck Egg Dave at 5-2. Grounds approaching the starting traps for race number 8. Not long till post time now. Top coats coming off ahead of our finale. Don't forget we do it all again tonight. 14 races for you tonight. First race 7:15. All part of our regular Super Saturday fixture here at Towcester. Double headers all the way. Meanwhile, this is your last chance to win it big here at Towcester this morning. Jacket's coming off. There's the green jacket of Trap 7. Shoemaker's Jack for Jean Lyles. Greyhounds now going forward then for race number 8. We are loading the starting traps for this morning's finale. Going in for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. We are loading for the last. All loaded then for the last. Gemma checks them over for the final time this morning. Waves a flag again. See you tonight, Gemma. The hare's running for the lucky last this morning. Hare on the move for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Race 8 on your card. Runners approaching the boxes. Our fan are racing away for the final time this morning. 8 off to a flyer on the outside. Academy Warrior. 7 showing pace up though. Shoemaker's Jack. 2 still handy up the inside. Pond Cassandra. 7 is that's gone clear on his first couple of turns. Shoemaker's Jack leads by about 4 lengths from 2 now moving to second place. 5 trying to stay on. That's Head It On Carl. Then comes 1 in towards the final couple of turns now though. It's the green jacket of Shoemaker's Jack that leads. 5 going nice though in second place. Force a check to the outside. The challenge now. Head It On Carl. 7 from 5. 5 come back for more. 7 can 5. 7 keeps the 5 at bay. 2 runs on the third. 7-5-2. Result race 8. Confirmation then the result of race number 8. First was trap 7, Shoemaker's Jack for the Georgian Coles. Go and Get 'em Syndicate, Tremor Jean Lyles. Second trap 5, Head It On Carl. Third trap 2, Pond Cassandra. Result 7-5-2, 7-5-2. Winning time 29.59, 29.59. Winning time for trap 7, Shoemaker's Jack. And here comes the replay of the lucky last here at Towcester this morning then. Was the 11.29. The Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Hope to see you all again tonight. First race 7:15, 14 races for your enjoyment tonight. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv. There was the first bend, bit of scrappy out the back, 3 and a bit of bother, likewise 6, but 7 it was. Cleared all that. Shoemaker's Jack for the Georgian Coles, Go and Get 'em Syndicate and trainer Jean Lyles, and stayed on well enough in the end to keep the 5 at bay. Head It On Carl did come home nicely for the Paul Clark range, but couldn't decide whether he wanted to come inside or outside, and ended up just running into the back of trap 7 on a couple of occasions as 2 stayed on for third. So 7-5-2, the result of the lucky last. Well, looking back then at the final replay of race number 8, it was our finale here at Towcester today, and it was won by trap 7, the green jacket, Shoemaker's Jack for the Georgian Coles, Go and Get 'em Syndicate, and trainer Jean Lyles won it from off the front, did trap 7, Shoemaker's Jack, missed that first bend scrimmaging, and managed to keep the 5 at bay. Head It On Carl, like I say, just couldn't decide this 5 dog on the run for home whether to come on the outside or the inside, went both, and chose the wrong option both times, which allowed trap 7 to strike. 5 back in second, then came the 2 dog, Pond Cassandra. 7-5-2, the result of the lucky last here at Towcester this morning. See you all again tonight, hopefully. Meanwhile, the full order in for race number 8 was 7-5-2, 4-8-1-3-6, 7-5-2, 4-8-1-3-6. The distances were 3/4 of a length, 1.5 lengths, 1.5, 1.25, 2.5, 1 length, and 4 1/4. Winning time for race 8, 29.59, 29.59. Winning time for trap 7, Shoemaker's Jack. that, as I say, is that then for this morning's meeting here at Towcester. We do hope to see you all again this evening. First race 7:15. If you can't make it along to the track, then be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv. No need to miss a second of the action here at Towcester, all available on the internet. But failing that, be sure to come along tonight. First race 7:15, 14 races for your enjoyment here at Towcester tonight on Super Saturday. Good afternoon.